At some point, you have to just start talking. You have to talk because you're overdrafting in your bank account, you're broke, you're scared, and everyone else around you is telling you to be quiet. They're telling you that you're fine, just pretend you're fine. Well, this creates immense confusion because when we build offers and we don't see results yet, we start to think that something's wrong. But that's not what is happening. You are planting seeds based on what you have created. Just like you go to college and you apply for a job and you put yourself out there, it's going to take a little bit of time, right, for people to understand all of the moving parts of what you've created. And when I asked someone today, I said, "Did you download what I created for you?" And they responded to me and said, "I don't understand what it is." In my mind, I thought it was very clear because I have a landing page. I've explained it clearly. I have a YouTube showing it, and I thought that it made sense. But that's the disconnect. A lot of people don't actually understand operators, GBTs, frameworks, systems, bots, workflows until they can learn from you. And this created a new level for me of realizing that it's not that nobody cares. It's not that nobody's buying your products. It's not that you're stuck in survival mode forever. It's that people need more context. They need more of the show layer to understand. So I want to walk you through something that I created, and I want to teach you how you can use it too. So we're going to go here to this one. We're going to go here to the GBTs, founder, signal, engine. This is the one that I created. And you can just hit any of the prompts. So this is the $7 founder signal engine. Hmm. Every founder already has a signal. Most don't need another business idea. They need clarity on what people will actually pay for. And the next 5 questions will identify your strongest founder signal and turn it into a business direction, 3 fast-moving offers, a clear customer path, and 1 recommended next step. Let's begin with your existing value. What is the one thing that people come to you for, compliment you about, ask your opinion about, or benefit from you because of your experience, skills, assets, or natural way of seeing things? Market. Do you already have an audience, customers, local network, online network, workplace network, or people that know what you do? 3, timing. How quickly do you need customers or income? This week, within 30 days, flexible? And how many hours per week can you realistically commit? Starting point, what feels easiest for you to start right now? Helping one person directly, doing the work for someone, selling a simple resource, guide, template, or tool, renting out a product, space, or experience, building a space people can join, or I'm not sure. Recommend the simplest path for me. So one thing that people already come to me for is AI, operators, bots, creative building of offers and GBTs, let's say. And then market, do you already have an audience? So say yes, 2,500 people from art, performer, warm network, 600, about 610 from, it was like more affiliate marketing and inner world. And then Facebook, I have about like 2,000. Okay, and then YouTube 20. So we have some people quickly. How soon do you need customers? Let's say this week. So I need customers this week. I'm wanting to make money this week. Capacity. How many hours can you commit? 1 to 2. And starting point, what feels easiest for you right now? So doing the the work for someone because make sure I answered all the questions. Your strongest founder signal is turning messy, creative business ideas into simple AI-assisted offers, bots, and operator systems people can use quickly. The business direction is done for you AI offer and GBT set up for creators, performers, service providers, and small entrepreneurs who already know that they need help, but they don't know that, but they do not want to build it themselves. This fits my warm leads, AI GBT skill, your need for income this week, and your limited capacity. 3 fast-moving offers. Custom GBT quick build, service $297, launch timeline 24 hours. So the best audience are creators, coaches, performers, service providers, entrepreneurs who want a simple GBT for offers, content, FAQs, intake, or customer flow. Why it works right now is this uses the existing skill that gives the buyer a clear asset fast. It does not require a funnel, audience growth, or complex build. A first dollar offer should use existing skill, narrow scope, fast launch, and immediate payment. Customers come from your warm art performer network, entrepreneur Facebook network, and personal YouTube audience. They respond because they already feel behind on AI but do not want to figure it out alone. Next action, DM or post, I'm building 3 simple custom GBTs this week for creators or small businesses who need help turning their ideas into an actual tool. And then it gives the actual offer ideas. So that's offer 1, 2, and 3. So we can just take these and put them into a Google Docs. This is what I like to do so you can kind of see it. 3 fast GBT moving offers. So some people don't know how to create operators. So this could be an idea using your existing operator skill that gives the buyer a clear asset fast. It does not require a funnel, audience growth, or complex build. A first dollar offer should be using existing skill, narrow scope, fast launch, immediate payment. The next type is service, AI offer cleanup sprint. So we could say on suggested price 197 solves the immediate problem. I don't know what I'm selling. You can review their idea, simplify it, and give them one clear price, offer, and customer message. AI operator setup. I like this one. So they want more than advice. They want a system set up for them. I can create a reusable workflow using ChatGPT, prompts, a simple GOC, and a customer path. Keep the scope light so it stays deliverable inside the 1 to 2 hour capacity. It says start with the custom GBT quick build. It's the cleanest offer because it matches your signal directly and what you're building. And then it gives you an idea of what to say. I'm opening 3 spots this week to build simple custom GBTs for creators, performers, service providers, and small business owners. I'm building 1 focused GBT for you around 1 clear purpose. Offer creation, content planning, customer intake, FAQs, client support, idea organization, price $297. And then it says find customers in your warm network fast, which is what I've been doing with my creative presence system. But then if you go back to it and it says ready to build one of these, you can say yes. And then we're starting with the custom GBT quick build. We're going to take the same thing and this kind of gives you like a base. So you understand what the landing page could look like. Turn one repeatable part of your business into a simple AI assistant. Most creators, service providers, and small business owners have ideas, processes, client questions, offers, and content systems living in their head. A custom GBT helps you turn that into something usable. I'll build one focused GBT around a clear purpose so you can use AI without figuring out the setup yourself. So this is done for you service. Let's make sure. Yeah, custom GBT quick build. We can build a custom GBT for people, and instead of giving away a GBT, I can actually build them their own custom GBT. And that's highly sellable. That's a highly sellable offer right there because people don't know or want to learn how to do it. I'll turn one part of your brain into a simple AI assistant that you can actually use, price $297. And it also tells me what not to include. Post the sales page first, then send DM script to 10 warm leads from your audience. Okay? And then it literally tells you what to do next. So next you would send a message like this to your audience. When someone DMs maybe or tell me more, you can send them this. Or, oh, when someone says maybe or tell me more. Okay? When someone says yes, do not aim for a full launch, just aim for 1 to 10 people that you know. And if you are talking to people that you know, it's a lot easier. So you can say done. It even takes you as far as to say sort people in buckets if they're interested, say yes, tell me more. If they're curious but unclear, say that like they say that's cool or I don't know what to use it for, totally, and then you have a response ready. If they say yes, you have a response ready. Your next target is one person to payment. Do not add features. Send me the first reply you get, and I'll help you close it cleanly. So yes, I am curious. Do you have payment plans? Maybe is one you get. And then it even says do not offer long payment plans for $297 because you're going to get people that aren't committed. And then it asks you literally, it keeps overgiving. So you go through the process of what would you want the GBT to help with first? And then a few good options. Once you know the case, I can tell you if it's a good fit for the custom build. So that one's too broad, and then it gives ideas. Offer operator, content operator, lead DM operator, custom intake operator, business decision operator. Let's say 5. Very important, do not send any questions until payment has started. So you go from the pitch to the curiosity to the conversation phase. And once they agree on the payment, you send the link. You do not send it, you do not start working until the link is paid. You focus on another client. I don't know why this one is taking so long, just thinking. Do I have a weird one on standard? There we go. Cool. And then this is the type of response you would send to the client. Perfect. Payment received. And I like to just get rid of the dashes, make it more human. Now I'll collect the intake details so I can build your business decision operator. Please answer these as clearly as you can. So the payment is going to happen, in case you don't know how to do this, I have 2 options. I use beacons and then I also use Stripe. So if you're logging into Stripe, you're going to want to create a profile and put all of your information in under business and personal details and business, okay? And then you're going to go to payment links here. You're going to click create a payment link and we're going to put the name of the GPT in it. So we've decided that it's going to be the decision operator, right? Yeah, business decision operator. So we're going to go here, add the product, cancel, quick description. And then we can go back to what we said this one does, helps you prioritize on work so you stop spinning. Helps people prioritize and time block their day so their work gets done. Let's just say that. I have a logo because I have a business called the Creative Present System. and everything stems from there. So we're going to add it, then we're going to decide how much it's going to be. And this is not to get confused with a page for a GBT, this is a page for them to pay for us to build the GBT, very different. So $297 there, one time. We're going to go to collect taxes. We're going to go to collect names, and emails are automatically connected. You can, when you are selling to business owners, say business name. If they right now don't have a business, don't have just their creator, you just leave as is and then create the link. We're going to copy it here and we go to a new tab. Now we have this beautiful stand store link for, okay, so the only thing I did wrong, so you can go back and edit it. This is a done for you build for a custom GBT. There we go. So custom GBTs are really like, they're layers of extensions, an extension to somebody's brain and what they're thinking and what they're trying to accomplish at this particular moment in time. So this is a build, $297 for a done for you GBT build. And we can offer this now to people. We can offer them our GBTs or we can offer them a done for you build, and we can really understand what do they want and we can ask questions. Beacons is another way. So I have my beacon set up. So if I wanted to create like a new product, I could do appointment or digital product. When I do, there's just a few more steps for beacons because you add an image. So what I do is I go to Canva and I go to presentation and I add an image here. I do create it myself or I ask AI to help me create something quickly. And I like to use the same font. So business decision operator. Okay, maybe about here. I like to do like more bold black backgrounds. Cannot spell. And then maybe do this so people can see my name. Okay, and then if you want to, you can add like a symbol. I like to do the moons and I fade it out. Now we have a new operator. Decide and get clear. So helping you decide and get clear, business decision operator. Like I said, there's more steps for this one, but I just have kind of a system that I like that works so everything stays congruent. So you now know two different ways to sell an offer. Custom accept. Okay, so title. And then make it sure it's very clear, done for you build. And we're going to say the price is $297. And when it's inside here, you don't have to create a Stripe link. You can have Stripe already connected to beacons. But what's cool about beacons is you can go in here and you can create these SEO titles and settings and descriptions. So Business decision operator is a custom done for you GPT build for busy business owners and early stage founders. So decision operator, we could actually branch that out and it could be many different operators, but it's a done for you build. Ah, create a simple beacons description for this build and then see if the tool will let you. And then it'll create it for you. So it's kind of like a little assistant that I created for you with this GPT. And now you've taken one $7 GPT and you figured out how to do more with it. And I can say this as specific SEO settings. So those are going to show up on Google. Make sure it says build. You can also change the settings here. So custom GPT operator build or something. Save. And then guess what happens? Go to checkout settings. I like to fix this one as well. Success. Enjoy. I look forward to building this for you. Okay, product files. And if it's already connected to Beacons, you will not have to add any Stripe information here, but what you could do is upload some sort of quiz or information or something. So create a quiz for my audience or tally form. So I have all the information I need to build this. And that's going to be really cool because it's all connected now. So this is how the $7 GPT is going to help you and guide you through every single step. So you can get paid faster. And this is actually a better idea than selling the GPT. Now I can sell done for you operator builds because, and it even tells you what to do based on the results of the quiz. So you have like a whole mentor brain connected to you with this $7 GPT. It's insane. You're here because you're ready to turn one repeatable part of your business into a simple AI operator. So we're going to go here. I use Tally. I know other ones are cheaper, but or maybe easier to use. I use Tally. I don't believe there's an AI yet for Tally, figuring that out, but you can change the background and the text here, the button background, the button text, and little accents here. Okay. And then if you have the information already to put into the quiz, which I told you is a really good idea to put into Google Docs. So anything that it gives you, I think we did this. Yeah, we did this already. Sorry. Put into Google Docs. And then now we've created a custom GPT quick form build intake. And then it gives you the description. We're going to start the form here, why you're here, and then what we're going to do next. This is powerful. So we're going to go here and then basic information like name. So now you're learning how to use Tally. So name is short answer. Name. You hit the plus and you might have to go back and forth a few times to figure out exactly what information to put in, but that's it. It's pretty simple for you. We're going to do email. So I just copy paste a lot of the time here, the business name, Maybe they don't have a business name, but business name or creator name, we'll say. And the next thing, so actually working with Tally and beacons has allowed me to get to this point. So there's a lot of benefits. Website. So website or social link. So this is yeah, okay, or social link there. What kind of business do you run? Or what are you trying to create, you know? Hmm. Or what are you currently monetizing? There we go. And section 2, what is the build type? What type of AI operator do you want to build? Because there can be like so many, but maybe let's do multiple choice for this one. So now we're taking the decision operator was the original thing they thought they were or like getting, but now we're letting them know we can make all these other ones. So lead. And I already have this skill, so I know how to create them. And I know how to help people like create frameworks for what they know, how to organize GBTs with protocols and boundaries. So this is just a simple offer that I could do for people right now. In one sentence, what do you want this GBT to help you do? Okay, so maybe example, you give little example here. So careful not to get rid of the stars because they will mess everything up. Okay. What are you currently selling or trying to sell? This is kind of a long one. But remember, the customer already paid you $297 when you are giving them this. So this is not, this is called like intake when you're getting information from somebody. And there was a little bit of confusion of this for me in the beginning. It's like you're getting information after they said yes, not before. So you're not overgiving and nobody's confused. And then you can also copy these like this. So for check boxes, you could just paste them. Okay, what is your current business main goal? We're almost done. This one was multiple choice, so you'll get kind of faster at it the more you do it. Okay. What are the top 3 things that you're trying to accomplish in the next 30 to 90 days? Let's say maybe they, because if you understand what you want to accomplish, you can have the precision to create something that will help you accomplish it. It's kind of fun too, because then you'll understand how much control you have really over the process. Where are you usually getting stuck? So sometimes you can be selling an offer and people can just say that's not for me, and then you can try another offer. You don't have to stay in the same offer, but you want to stay offering the same thing for a good amount of time, or it's going to get really confusing for your audience to trust you. Okay, so we'll go here and let's just do instead of, yeah, it said check boxes, like how do you want it to sound? That's going to be a whole energy as well. There's a lot actually that goes into building a custom GBT. People don't realize that it's not just copy paste, it's thinking, architecture. What kind of outputs do you want the GBT to create? And then these are check boxes. So we are almost done. We are almost done here. Do you want the GBT to ask you questions before giving you advice? That one is multiple choice here. Okay. Source material. Do you have any materials you want me to use when building the GBT? And then if so, we're going to say yes or no, multiple choice, you know. And honestly, if you okay, so this one, we're going to say enter. When you click the end of the tally line and you paste something and then you say enter, it's going to come, the text will be smaller underneath the first question. So long answer, what should this GBT know about your business? That's not obvious. What should this GBT do and not do? Okay, so we're here. And then example. And then it asks you, like, after this is built, how would you plan to use it? And here. And then anything else I should know before building? Here. And then I understand, so consent is really important. You want to say multiple choice, or no, not checkbox. So I understand that this build includes one focused custom GBT around one clear use case. I understand that delivery begins after payment is completed and intake. Checkboxes again. So, okay, so look what we just did. And then we're going to say, go back to here and say, create thank you page for tally form. Okay, so you can even, if you want to, like, include that on this page as well. So it stays all together on the Google Doc, what we just did today. You can date it. And at the very bottom, you can go to the plus sign, find or type thank you. I really like this because it's easy to use and that's what I use for my clients. Sometimes you have to go in and create more spaces so people can clearly read what you said. Okay, thank you. Your intake has been received. Your custom GBT build is now in the build queue. I'll review your answers and use them to create one focused AI operator around the use case that you selected and chose. I'll review the details. Once the GPT is ready, I'll send you your custom GPT link starter prompts, short walkthrough, any simple notes you need, delivery timeline. Okay, so just so you know too, like Zoom is a good way to do like a 3-minute video, or Loom, Loom. This other tool I use to do videos, but I kind of switched to a new one. So Loom, oh, scary is my face. All right, so Dadin also works pretty good, and Zoom like I'm using right now. So when you use Zoom, you're going to be in the meeting. And when you're in the meeting, you're going to, let me get rid of all these. Da, 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 da. I don't know where it is. Okay, so you'll have this share button at the bottom, and you'll have, when you click it, you can go back to stop share or share. So we can go, I actually just, if I go to stop share, I go back to the main screen. We want to keep it open for now. We'll close out of it. So we're going to publish this, and then we're going to copy the link. So when we copy the link, this is our magic link. So custom GPT quick build intake form. We can even add like a photo to the top. It does say made with Tally, but we want to make sure that somewhere on here it's connected to us and they know that it's coming from us. So maybe I bring this cover here or something, so they know that it's connected. Save, publish. Okay. So now we have this operator, and when we go to the next tab, the same link, it'll show up here. This is the form. I would even make it more personal and say thanks and your name. Ah, okay, good. Mhm. Any questions, email admin@creativepresentsystem.com. Okay, simple. So now it's there. Okay, a lot going on. So this link that we just pasted is the one we're going to add here. And we're gonna call it build intake form. Ah! So now it's connected. So this is pretty cool. And this is what a lot of people don't realize about these creator tools like Standstore and Beacons, is you can create a digital offer. You can update all of these features, like the link button. You can say rating, have a question so people can like rate it. The call to action button. So could be like buy or something, or like build maybe. And then here we go. So there's the link, but we go back to Beacons. You can find it through search, I think, or you could organize them this way. I kind of like organizing them this way. So this one here, the business decision GPT done for you build, we copy it here, we go to a new tab and we paste. I realize some people actually don't know how to use the tool. So from gigs to systems that I have on my art page, and it's at fromgigstosystems.com. I created kind of like a map and a blueprint for digital creators. It's kind of like a mini command center. So if you don't have the money to buy like $300 CRM systems, you can purchase like digital tools and you can collect emails for your audience. You can book gigs. You can create digital products of up to $10,000 and you can create like a mini system. I created an orientation operator here so people can access the orientation operator, and the orientation operator is like a guide. I don't know how to close split screen. There we go. So you can turn your talent into something good, because I started helping creators and performers and then I moved to business owners because there was some, I don't know, confusion for me too. And then access here. So you get access to the course here. It's $97 and it kind of guides you through the whole course, and it has prompts, it has high level prompts, it has frameworks, everything. So this is what we created from the $7 founder signal system. I thought my power was going to go up, but we're good. And now somebody can purchase this from me and we can keep this live. So if you are somebody that does not have time and you want somebody to build an operator for you based on what you know, you can now find this operator and this offer at this website link here, nikkialines.com/shop/custom GBT operator build. Kind of a big one. We're going to change it to business decision GBT operator. So that seems to make just a little bit more sense. Let's go back. So we go here and no, we go here and edit at the top here without the spaces. I had two beacons pages, so I know it's kind of confusing, but this is why I want to do YouTube, so people just have clarity on what I'm actually teaching and what I can offer, because there's only so much that you can have on Instagram before people start to get really confused. And now, so they come in and they can custom build decision operator built as a focused GBT to help you sort ideas, prioritize next steps, reduce overthinking, and identify the next money-moving action in your business. Includes one custom GBT, starter prompts, and a short walkthrough. Delivery 48 to 72 hours after intake. So for people that don't want a full done for you website, but you're like really interested in a decision operator, I can go in and create one for you. And yes, I have created probably about 100 GBTs at this point, so I can really get clear on what you want to build, and we can get a little bit more specific. And this will be a done-for-you service that I offer, and I want to start opening my communities, but anybody that helps me get back to a place where I feel stable enough to open those doors, I will feel just so eternally grateful, because I really want to help people and I have the time to do it. I work a weekend job, but during the week I build my business, and this is a part of my business. And I have two communities. I have Signal to Income and I have the Source System. And the Source System is kind of like a interoperating system, long-term framework, like my orientation layer. And then the Signal to Income was more of like the layer I created when I was learning how to create operators, but it has an entire OS. It has like all of these operators that can help you based on where you're at in the journey. And some of them, like even if you just access like one or two of them, they can help you do so many things. So that one is more expensive, but it is because it is like I've been playing around with prices like 222 for a while, and now I'm starting to realize the actual cost of these things. So it's really just a matter of getting the signal out there, getting the reps, understanding what people want, because the $297 price here is coming from the reps of building the GBTs, not saying like, here is my 50 GBT course. And that's what I've learned is powerful, is like once you learn how to create them, you can start building higher level ones, and they can all become interconnected into your core brain. And that can be uploaded, and workflows can be created from there, and actual tasks can be managed too. So I can't even say that word. The foundation operators, like the decision operators, the thinking bots, the ones that help you clarify your intellectual property, those are like the moats. And when you put them together, you can create bigger things. But if you don't have the underlying structure of the basics of what you're doing, it's harder. So I believe this is a good offer right now. I haven't been launching my communities. They've been kind of like on the back end, like I want to launch them, but I don't want to overwhelm people. So I'm learning sequence. And right now I offer done for you services, the creative presence system for small business owners, early stage founders to build their creative presence online with digital tools. I offer from gigs to systems. And the $7 founder signal engine will help anybody kind of go through this process too, so they can get a quick win, they can make money, and they can experiment with the done for you service layer. Because when you experiment with this, and this is connected to framework that I learned, and